What is going on, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. Alright guys, so have you heard of the Labubu dolls that's been going viral all over the internet? It's been a lot of crazy speculations behind these dolls, and it's supposed to represent the demon of Pazuzu. So Pazuzu is supposedly one of the highest ranking demons in hell. And remind you guys, they make these dolls for kids. What they are is they're little plushies. They look creepy as hell. And supposedly these dolls are demonic. People are saying that they're cursed. They're little devils. And it's just been a whole bunch of crazy stuff that's been behind these dolls. Well, right here, what I got is a Labubu keychain. Now, this is not the actual doll, but look at that face. It's a creepy looking face, ain't it? Even has a little wrist thing that says boom on it. Like I said, this is a smaller version of the doll itself. So what I want to do in tonight's episode is sit down, break out all the equipment and Spirit Talker, and let's just see what we can capture on camera with this so-called demonic Labubu keychain doll. Now, I'm going to be the first one to tell you guys right off the bat, I knew nothing about this until I started seeing it all over the internet. I cannot personally say that they are demonic, that they're evil, or any of that crazy stuff that's been going on the internet. So let's go ahead, break out the equipment. We're going to wait till it gets a little bit darker, and let's investigate this thing. Let's just see what all we can get. Guys, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing to the channel. Don't forget to hit that like button. Without any further ado, let's get this investigation underway. Alright, you guys. Well, wow. Is that not a coinky dink or not? So the REM pod's going off. Anyways, I got the setup right here. Alright, so that was pretty weird. It's had the REM pod going off there for a second, but I got a setup right here. I got the two K2 meters, as you can see, the REM pod, cat ball. Oh, K2 meter just spiked. Got the REM one over here on the left, and the flux too. And as you see, we got our little so-called demonic Labubu doll right there. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. You're probably thinking, Mikey, man, you're seriously investigating a keychain? Guys, this could be a demonic keychain. Keep that in mind. But I had to go ahead and take that little band off that said boom. It was adding too much weight to the keychain itself for it to stand upright. But let's go ahead and start. I got everything set up right here. Let's just see what kind of responses we can get with this thing. Hi, my name is Mikey. Is there any spirits here that would like to... Whoa, dude. As soon as I start asking questions, that thing's gonna fall over. That's pretty freaking weird. Whoa, big spike on the K2. That was pretty weird. That thing has been standing up the whole... Hold on a second. Trying to get it to stand back up. Alright, I got it stood back up. That was weird. It has been standing up the whole entire time until I actually started. And I just got my first response while I was trying to stand him back up. It said, I'm ghosting, not haunting. Pretty interesting. I've never gotten that response before. Is there something evil? Sickness took me. Is there something evil attached to this Labubu doll? Can you touch one of these devices to confirm, please? You can take your time and use your energy. I'm just trying to figure out if there is something evil attached to this Labubu doll. There's been a lot of speculations around the internet that there is something demonic attached to these things. And that they're supposed to represent the demon of Pazuzu. I'm inviting any spirits that are attached to this thing to come through and speak with me. You've gave me a couple clues that there could potentially be something attached to it. I don't know, guys. This whole thing is just pretty weird. Something very strange. That's argument. Yeah, there's been an argument about whether or not if this thing is evil or not. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But a very weird trend. Like, even if that's the intent of this little thing, why would they make it for kids, you know? That's definitely something to raise your eyebrow to. Is there a demon attached to this Labubu doll? Whoa, big spikes on the K2. Did you guys see that? Who created you? There's also been talks about this thing being the devil's minions. You know, just a bunch of weird speculations behind this thing. Eric. Just got the name Eric. Now, I mentioned earlier that there was a little band around it and it said Boom. I don't know if that's supposed to be his name. Like I said, guys, I don't know much about these things at all. I just know what's been going around the internet. I didn't even know they existed. So I'm not going to sit there and say, oh yeah, they're evil, they're demonic, there's something attached to them. I don't know. All I know is that thing was standing up for a good period of time like it is now. It fell over right when I started the investigation. And I've been getting some pretty interesting responses so far. Through Spirit Talker and the devices. So I mean, it could possibly be something there. We don't know. Is it true that you work for the devil? And I mean, if you guys are brand new to this thing, you can read about it, watch the videos online. Wood, it said wood. What do you mean by wood? But yeah, there's been a lot of talk about these Labubu dolls all over TikTok and Instagram, YouTube, everywhere, Facebook. It's gotten crazy. You know, people's made claims that they will move on their own, that they will bite you and follow you, and just a whole bunch of crazy stuff, man. Can you light up one of those devices for me and show me that you're actually here? I'm not sure, but I think that other K2 meter just spiked on the right. I'm not 100% sure. Can you do that again, please? If you just made that light up. Show me that you're here. Is your name Boom? Son. Boom is your son? I don't know, I'm getting a lot of random responses that don't really make sense to me. What is up with the name tag that was on you? Is that supposed to be your name? If there's a demon attached to this thing, you're very weak. You're not showing me any type of power right now. Can you make those devices go off and really show me that you're here? Agnes. Kind of sounds like an older name. I've gotten quite a few names. You're not telling me what your intention is. Is your intention to hurt children? Is your intention to give children nightmares?
I remember my funeral.
I remember my funeral. So are you saying that you were once a person? You were alive? Is there an earthbound spirit that is attached to this? Maybe you were once a human I mean, I just don't understand the concept of why they would design something like this for kids and have that type of blood. Whoa. I don't understand why they would design this for kids and have that type of, you know, caption on it. What do you mean blood? Is that what you feed off of? Is blood? Is that what you need to thrive? Do you have other demons that work with you? Are you the spirit that's in all Labubu dolls? Or is there different type of evil entities that are attached to them? I'm getting absolutely nothing, guys. This is freaking crazy. Now, at first, I was getting some pretty weird responses. You know, yeah, that thing tipped over. Pretty strange. But nothing is consistent, you know. It's not really making me believe, oh yeah, there's definitely something attached to this thing.
Tears.
Tears. Why are you saying tears? Are you sad that I don't believe in you? Or maybe your intention is to make kids cry? Are you just scared to open up to me? Well, guys, I'm not getting very many responses whatsoever. It's actually really, really slow. I mean, there could possibly be something attached to it, but it's not convincing me that there is. I mean, I have had a couple little pieces of equipment go off and some weird responses come through, you know. Either that or it's just not a very strong spirit, and this just said control. Are you controlling what you say? Or is someone controlling you to be quiet so you don't let out certain information to me? Struggle. You're struggling to communicate with me. Someone's controlling you. Is it the devil? Maybe it's a stronger demon that's controlling you. Are you allowed to talk to me at all? No. Wow. Now that right there was pretty freaking interesting. I asked if it's allowed to talk to me. It said no. That's crazy. Control, struggle. Are you allowed to talk to me? No. That's pretty interesting.
Patience.
Patience. Patience. So maybe we can try this again another night, and maybe you'll have more energy to communicate with me. Maybe we need to try that. Because I've been out here for a while and you haven't been able to speak to me. So maybe we need to just try a different night. Cursed. Look at that. That's what I said in the intro. These things are cursed. Or supposedly they're cursed. Wow. Maybe there is something here, guys. Peter. It said Peter. I don't know. It's pretty interesting. Alright, well, I want to say thank you so much for communicating with me tonight. You tried, and I appreciate you. Maybe we will try this again on another night. Maybe with a different moon phase. Maybe that will allow you to have more energy so you can communicate with me better. Well, I want to say thank you again. I hope you can find some type of light and peace and happiness, and God bless. You cannot attach to me or any of my equipment. You must stay here. You must not follow me inside. You have to stay out here. Thank you again. Now look at that, guys. As soon as I'm wrapping everything up, I'm getting the devices up now. I was wrapping everything up, and as soon as I turn the camera off, the REM pod is going freaking nuts. Look at that. That's crazy. It waited for me to turn the camera off. I don't know, there might be something here. Look at that. That's incredible though. Pretty wild stuff. Look at that. It's consistent. Wow. Thank you. Alright, you guys, that was a pretty interesting investigation, at least for the first one. I do plan on doing another one, like I said, maybe with a different moon phase or something. But I don't want to downright and say, oh yeah, this thing is completely haunted. You guys can let me know your thoughts down in the comments. But I was thinking, let me know down in the comments if you guys want to see me get the bigger version, the actual plushie. And guys, if you would like to help donate to the channel, you can do so by sending a super thanks or sending a PayPal donation. The links are down in the description. Things like that really help the channel keep going and growing and giving me more opportunities to produce content that you all love to watch. So, like I said, you don't have to, but if you would like to donate to something like that, to the Labubu doll, or anything to keep the channel going, feel free to do that. I would greatly appreciate it. But we're going to go ahead and get out of here for now. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please go ahead, hit that like button, drop me a comment down below. Let me know what you think about the Labubu doll. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Guys, remember to follow me on Instagram. Make sure your post notifications are on here on YouTube so you know every time I upload. But like I said, thank you so much for watching it. I really do appreciate it. Remember to keep it spooky, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.